Alright, and hello my brave knights, princesses, and princesses, and today we will be reviewing a game called Hotel Renovator. This is a game I played 2 weeks ago, I believe. That's what we're going to be reviewing today. So what is Hotel Renovator? Well, it is basically what it is in the name. You're renovating a hotel. So we're going to start with the graphics. The graphics are... they're alright. The people look kind of claymation-y, sort of kinda. It could use a little bit of work, a little bit more better processing. However, they're good for what they are. They're good for what they are. They're not terrible, but they could use a bit of work. There is some places where the frames do drop, especially when you're in larger spaces that could be adjusted just a little bit. Other than that, the game is alright. Now for the story. To be honest with you, I have no clue. You can read the story in the journal that you get, but I barely read it because I was too busy renovating. I do think that it would have been easier if the story was told through cutscenes instead, because that way you would know what was going on, because otherwise you're just too busy doing what you're doing with the hotel. But what I know, from what I've gathered, is your grandfather passed on to you this hotel, and as far as I know, you renovate it. You find out that there were diamonds, and that he proposed to somebody. She said no, on the top of the hotel, at its peak, basically. And then she came back at this time, and there we go. That's basically all I know. And he started as a barista boy. That's it. Then he took a gamble and started a hotel, which is fine. Moving on to the gameplay. The gameplay is where we're going to focus this part. You start with a hammer and a broom, and you basically renovate. And what you're doing is you're basically trying to make the hotel, bring the hotel back into its glory days. That means smashing everything to bits and then rebuilding upon it. So I did that a lot in this game, and I enjoyed it. It was quite relaxing and quite fun. I got stuck a few times trying to figure out what kind of wallpapers or colors I wanted, because I've discovered I'm extremely picky. I also discovered that I love wood floors. I don't know why. I love the look of wood floor. It looks so good. So here are all the rooms I did. You guys are going to see every single room that I did, and you can judge for yourself what you think. But yeah, most of this game you're going to be spending just renovating, and occasionally you'll have guests who want specific things done with their rooms, in which you do that. There are also ghosts that will occasionally pop into guests' rooms, and you have to get them out. And there's also a chicken who just randomly appears, and I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why you play dice with a chicken, but you play dice with a chicken. I do think if there's one thing I would want added to this game is to be able to save the materials I used. So, for example, say you're using for the main rooms one color or one whatever it is you're using, and then for like the bathroom you use a different material, but then you go back to the other room because you're not done yet, and you have to scroll all the way through all these materials just to find the one you were looking for. I think there should be a slot where you can save the material you use, so you can just go back to that instead of having to find it again. So if you're looking for a game where you're just kind of going around and going about or around and just clearing up the rooms and making them look better, this game is pretty good. This game is pretty good when it comes down to it. I would give it a 4. I would give it maybe a 5 out of 6 out of 10. I have been recording a bit over here too, though, because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. So if you haven't seen the liminal space stuff I've been starting to do, you should watch that, because I've been doing that. And I want to see if you guys are interested, because I'm like, I have a VR headset. Might as well do something with it. I've been cranking out a lot of stuff over my streams, but I also need to start getting back into cranking stuff out over here. Even though I said I got kind of tired over here, it's because I didn't know what to do, and I found something I can do. So look forward to that. So yeah, leave a like and subscribe. There's always room for more next video. Ta-ta.